Welcome to Operator Radio. This is Roffa, Amour, a film festival that takes place from August 14 to 15 in Rotterdam West in the sculpture garden of Avial Mundo. On Thursday, August 12, we have a very special evening with Operator and Go Short Film Festival, and we created live cinema concerts. And I have the two artists here, DJ Overdose and Alberta Balsam. Welcome.
Hoi.
Hello.
Well, how are you?
Good.
Pretty good.
Arnique, you're making a score for Third Kind, which is a short. It's actually an activistic migrant sci-fi story. It's from a Greek director, and he made it about the migration crisis. And what did you think of the film, or why did you chose this one from the selection we offered?
Yeah, so I got a selection of, I think, 7 movies. Mm-hmm. I saw this one, and I chose it for a couple of reasons. It has it is really centered about around a 5-tone melody that is heard from outer space. So it starts at the beginning of the film starts at in a distant future where humankind has left the Earth because it's uninhabitable. And the people from that are somewhere in outer space, we don't know where they are now, they hear this 5-tone coming from Earth, and they are starting to investigate. So it's centered around this 5-tone melody. So that's a really interesting starting point for doing something with music, I guess. So that's why I chose it. And I don't want to spoil the whole concept of the movie, but it's a really interesting take on what happens when there's this climate crisis and everyone leaves the Earth, and then who stays behind. Mm-hmm. I think it's a very current topic, but framed in a sci-fi way.
Yeah.
Like it, yeah.
And there's not a lot of dialogue in the film, which makes it ideal for to use it for a cinema concert. And do you miss a dialogue or a story, or was it did the images spoke for themselves?
No, it's only a 30-minute movie, and it gets introduced quite clearly in the beginning. There's some dialogue in there, and it's a pretty vague movie. So once you get to the end, then you understand what it's about. But the whole it's very much about exploring, like, where is this sound coming from, and it's pretty mysterious. So it doesn't need that much dialogue, I think. Yeah.
And when you started making or producing music for this film, maybe we can start with what gear of equipment do you use or for this one?
Yeah, so the movie is about a barren Earth, and it has been left behind. So I really wanted to explore this concept of a barren Earth or emptiness, and not going into too much into a very human thing, because there are no humans there. So I decided to use a digital synth, ASM Hydra synth, and a Moog Sub 37, and I wanted to try to just use those 2 synths to score the movie. Also, because it's a fun experiment and to restrain myself. And I'm going to bring those 2 synths as well at the live concert.
Yes, nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Jeroen, you are scoring 2 shorts, 2 animations from Chris Labbé. He's a French digital animator, and they're quite dark. Do you agree?
Yeah, they're quite dark.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, and what did you like about them?
Well, I do like that they start really quiet and end in kind of chaos. So and that's cool to make a soundtrack too, because you just start easily and then make it like crazy at the end. So I guess that's how it's gonna go. I don't know really yet, because I haven't done too much work. It's more still in the exploring what I want to do. But they're nice movies, so it should work out well.
Yeah, Orogenesis is one title, and it's about I think it's a landscape mountain short. It's more, I think, a visual document, and The Fall it has a more deeper meaning. I think it's about heaven and hell, and you see people transforming from heaven to hell, I guess. So that's the story is quite dark.
I saw something like maybe a fountain of maybe life, and then the transition. Maybe what I saw was like a fountain which gets crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier. So it's nice. And the mountain one is really cool.
Yeah. It's like
and an 8-minute thing suits me better than the 18-minute thing. I think that's gonna be pretty hard, but I'll try my best, and otherwise people can boo. That's no problem.
Because it's 8 minutes and 18, and for you it's 30 minutes. And how is that?
Well, it's 30 minutes, but there's also some dialogue, and there are some parts where there shouldn't be any music, I think. So, I'm just going to some pauses. So, I think it's harder to make a 80-minute piece of music that is interesting from beginning to end. Than doing the gaps of a 30-minute movie.
But they start really quiet, so maybe the first 5 minutes can just be quiet.
Oh yeah.
Then it's a meditation.
Yeah.
Or you can just increase the tension by not using any music in the first 5 minutes.
And what kind of gear do you use, or will you bring to the location?
I will bring computer with just Ableton, and I created some sounds on Microfreak. And also sometimes when I'm on the street or something, or I'm banging on the table, I record it with my phone, and I put some stuff of some recordings into Ableton, and I can use them as percussion sounds. And because the mic on the phone is not so good, it has a lot of background noise and stuff. But with this, I think it doesn't really matter. It's actually, it adds something, like maybe...
Great.
Yeah, and it's a nice way of working. It's really, you just use sound from the city, and I like it. Yeah. Do you do things like that? Do you record?
Yeah.
It's also in the film that you will score?
Yeah, I will, also because I have to fade out certain parts of the movie, and then... some essential sound design, like the sound of them walking. She
already sounds more professional than I do to me.
Well, no, not really. But then the sound of walking, it's gone, or maybe they touch something, and it really needs something there. So
the Foley.
But do you do that yourself, or do you look for the sounds somewhere on the streets or in buildings?
I think I'm just going to ask my boyfriend or something to walk through an empty building.
Or you just go to freesample.org.
Oh yeah, freesound.org.
Oh yeah, free sound. you can download any sound there.
Yeah. But I have this Zoom recorder. I bring it sometimes. I have this whole folder. I have this crazy brother, and I went with him outside once, I think 5 years ago, and he just banged against fences with crazy things, and now it's become a really industrial sample pack, so I use it a lot.
That's nice.
Yeah. Organic sounding.
Yeah.
Organic sounding. And what are so I think you both like sci-fi cinema.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Mine is probably the Silver Globe, and On the Silver Globe, and Blade Runner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Blade Runner, definitely. So hard to pick your favorite. I really loved 2001: A Space Odyssey, more for the atmosphere, but such a cliche answer.
Yeah, Blade Runner
Blade
also.
Runner.
But
sometimes films are the best for a reason. They're just the best.
I really look forward to Dune. It's my favorite sci-fi book. and it's coming out sometime
But
next year.
it's probably gonna suck.
Probably, yeah.
And,
who's the
the other
director?
Dune is already pretty cool. But
Yes,
you don't like it.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the documentary on Jodorowsky's Dune?
Yeah.
Would have been cool.
It would have been cool, yeah.
It would have been made, yeah. Yeah.
You like Jodorowsky?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's intense, but weird intense. I like it too.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's not just weird. Because I hate just weird. Yeah.
Any film of him you would like to score or do something with?
Yeah, of course, The Holy Mountain is.
Yeah.
It's his masterpiece. The other film, Santa Sangre, is very weird.
Yeah. I don't think I like that one.
No, me neither. But The Holy Mountain is amazing.
It's amazing. And it's perfect for scoring because there isn't a lot of... Yeah, it's mostly visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the imagery is stunning. And yeah.
Well, thank you for joining the radio and good luck with the rest of the projects and the 80 minutes and the 30 minutes.
Thank you.
And we'll see each other on August 12th at Avial Mundo. And yeah.
See you there.
See you there.
later.